The only marriage proceedings mentioned in the Quran are that of Musa alayhi salam. Like from 0 to 100, like finding a girl and getting married to a girl. You know, that whole spectrum is captured in the story of Musa alayhi salam. Just a few things about that. First and foremost, he's from Banu Israel, yes? He's an Israelite. And he is homeless. He's a fugitive from the law. He ran from Egypt because he accidentally killed someone. So he's homeless, he's an Israelite, he's a fugitive, he ends up in an Arab tribe, Madian. He ends up in Arab land, where he finds a couple of girls, and he helps them. And one of the girls indirectly told her father she's interested in him. And the father immediately said yes. And they got married. So an Israeli got married to an Arab in the Quran. And the one from Israel was also homeless and a fugitive from the law. The only thing the father needed to see was qawiyyun amin, 3 things. 1, the girl's interested. That was number 1. She liked him. Number 2, he's strong. He's got good character, good qualities in him. He can do a job. He can make money. He can defend my family. And then he's trustworthy. He had plenty of opportunity to do the wrong thing. He did no such thing. He carried himself with dignity. When you have these 3 qualities, ethnicity didn't matter. Financial status didn't matter. None of that mattered. None of that mattered. As a matter of fact, in this case, if nowadays when you say this, it sounds suicidal, for 10 years, between 8 and 10 years, Musa alayhi salam lived with his in-laws and worked for his father-in-law. And his paycheck came from his in-laws. Today when you say to somebody, hey, where do you work? Oh, I work for my father-in-law and I live with them too. Well, what a guy. This is a real man? This is a man even? He lives with his in-laws? You want to question the manhood of Musa alayhi salam? See what happens to you. Because you don't want to get punched by that man alayhi salam. What I'm saying is there are sometimes unusual situations. And Allah mentions them on purpose in the Quran because sometimes the marriage is going to be under unusual situations. Not every situation can be ideal. And in your family, if there's an unusual situation, don't sit there and cry, why couldn't we have a normal kind of situation? That's okay. Life is not about normal. Actually, when you dig deep in every family, there's no such thing as normal. Every one of us is weird. Every one of us has strange situations in their family. So we have to adapt and we have to be flexible and we have to be merciful to our coming generation, allowing them to get married in a healthy way and having that open conversation with our sons and with our daughters. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless this community with healthy marriages. May Allah Azza wa Jal allow us to do right by our children and our children to do right by their children in raising children on Islam. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikr al-Hakim.